Many youths identify with Endsars to be fashionable, Shagari'S grandson. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Now the news in detail. Bello Shagari, a grandson of late former President Shehu Shagari, has said many youths who identify with the Endsars protest are doing so because it has become fashionable. Really? Oh my goodness. This is so annoying. Yes. This is so annoying. You know, sometimes I keep asking myself, experience is really the best teacher. Sincerely. That is just the truth. Experience is the best teacher. Now tell me, if you walk in these people's shoes, which I believe you don't even need to walk in, there are things you are supposed to be able to see and perceive and discern without having to experience. That is just the truth. But it is a pity now that some people are claiming not to understand because they are being spoon-fed. I am so sorry, but that's the truth. Endsars is a campaign against police brutality which metamorphosed into a call for an end to bad governance when youths took to the streets in different cities across the country last year, October. A process tagged Endsars Memorial was held across major cities yesterday in honor of those believed to have died when God-wielding soldiers dispersed Endsars protesters at Lekki toll gate in Lagos. Reacting, Bello in a post on Facebook stated that many of the Endsars protesters have little understanding of the socio-political system. He said a lot of the young people who identify with the Endsars protest are doing so because it has become fashionable. It has become a thing of show off, that everyone is now an activist, whereas most of them have little understanding of the socio-political system. However, my advice has always been that we should not focus too much on protests when we can do better by mobilizing young people's votes to achieve a change in the entire political system or to change our present realities, or at least be in charge of them. We must adopt a more progressive and strategic approach rather than the usual disruptive one, which has not yielded any meaningful results. You cannot be doing the same thing and expect a different result. Use the same energy and reinforce it into your political power at the polls. This is annoying. Exactly. This is annoying. I believe that this is going to even cause more anger in this said youth. How can someone who is being spoon-fed, well, I do not blame him. Sincerely, how can someone who is being spoon-fed be saying this? It is glaring that he's spoon-fed. No, he's not. He's being breastfed. You as a Nigerian youth, all your life, you have struggled. You struggled all through your way. Your parents helped you when you were in primary, but a lot of these who struggled their way through secondary schools and struggled their way through university. Some came out, and even after all those years of struggle, they could not get good job. Not because they are not qualified. Not because they are not doing all they can. And somebody is coming from somewhere without experiencing anything. You don't even have a clue. You don't even have what you call an atom of a clue of what life has been for these youths. And you come out and you just open your mouth and say they are doing it before. How does suffering become fashionable? How? I don't understand. How does suffering, intimidation, oppression, how does it in any way look like being fashionable? I don't understand. That people are coming out to say that there is bad governance is fashionable. Hey, things have really, really gone sour. You know, for somebody, I said earlier that you do not need to experience something. You need to discern. Your sense of discernment, your sense to see more than what meets the eye should be active. But now, I don't know. It is like these people really, really, really need to walk in these shoes. They do. How do you come out and make such a statement? that they should turn it into how many elections have been held. People have tried every means. People have tried. The youth, the old, the young, they have tried all means. They have tried all means. You are going to be the one to come out on a day called election day. You will leave whatever you are doing. For the so-called election, you leave whatever you are doing. You come out to queue under the sun, under the rain, the discomfort and all, and you ensure that you cast your vote. Now, before the end of the day, you see hoodlums from nowhere. That has been the case. That has been the case ever since. Hoodlums from nowhere will come out and hijack those votes. You watch before your very own eyes. Before your very own eyes, how what you labored for, how the so-called votes you took your time to make sure that you casted. You watch it, they empty it into the gutters. Some, they enter it into canal. Some, they disappear with it. And you come and open your mouth and say they are doing it because it is fashionable. Really? Oh, goodness. Experience is indeed the best teacher. That is just it. They really, really need to walk in these shoes. Because some people, they need to walk into, because if you cannot discern something and you cannot in any way see more than what meets the eye, and you refuse to understand, then I think you need to walk in these people's shoes so as to be able to get a first-hand experience, so that you now know that even you are going to even do worse. You struggled through primary school, struggled through secondary school. If you're somebody that you're the first son of your parents to struggle so hard, so you come out and you'll be able to help your parents, and the country is not doing anything for you. Yet, immediately you start working, they start taking tax from you. They have done nothing for you. They do not provide. You went to a private school. You went to a private school at your primary level, at a secondary level. You went to a private school because the government school are not well equipped. They are not well equipped. They are not well equipped. Look at their teachers. Their teachers, of course, when you do not pay someone for a job for more than, I am coming to work for 30 days a month, I am not paid. I'm being owed. What is the motivation I need to? What is the motivation I need to teach? Now these people, they provide all these things for themselves. They even try to come out to cast votes, and everything they do is rubbish. And you say, the only thing I will say is, he cannot come and make this statement in the open. He can only sit down in his house and make the statement. That is all. And that is why he is making it comfortably. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you so much for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.